This is Horde Chief, and welcome back for the 6th episode of War With A Horde. This week, we're up against the Smash Cans, getting that perfect victory, all stars. First off, we're going to go to number 8, which is a Town Hall 9, getting hit by our top Town Hall 8. We're going to come in with a Govaho. He came in, looked at this base, saw that the CC was pullable, and that he could get to these X-bows and archer towers in the center with some Valks. And then these outside defenses are pretty weak, so they're going to be able to fall pretty easily to hogs. Alright, let's start this fight. Going to throw in 2 hogs down here on the southeast cannon. Pulling CC. Ends up having a witch in the CC, which can be horrible trying to kill without a poison. Kind of takes a second, thinks about what he's going to do, I guess. Drags him all the way up to the east corner. Hadn't got the witch completely out. Going to go ahead and start with the CC kill on the baby drags and the minions. It ends up going south, but throws a Valk down here on this witch. The Valk's going to take that witch out fairly easily, and now that the CC's all distracted, going to throw in some wizards behind there. It's going to get that CC down and also help cut in for his attack. Throwing the Golem in. Going to put some Wizzies down here on the south side to cut. Golem didn't quite pull that archer tower, so it's going to kill a lot of his cut, but gets the job done. Getting in the wall breakers, pulls that Tesla. So only gets 1 wall breaker to actually activate, but it's enough for the Golem to be able to break through. Puts in the Valks. It's going to go straight up the middle with these Valks, dropping the heals pretty early to keep them healed up so they can take down the Queen and those archer towers and X-bows. Shortly, starting the hogs down here on this cannon that was on the very south. And then going to let them follow in surgical all the way around this base. The Valks have almost pretty much got their job done. They're going to be able to get those archer towers. So it's all on these hogs after that. Working down these defenses. Has no heals for these hogs, so these Wizzy towers are really putting a hurt on these hogs right now. But it's working his way through them, keeping the fresh hogs up front. Leading into this last wizard tower. And the archer tower being distracted by the Golem right here, this is not going to stand a chance. So we'll go ahead and speed up and let this cleanup happen. It's a great eye by night. And being able to jump up to a Town Hall 9, take it down as a Town Hall 8, it's pretty rare. Alright, next thing we're going to do is go to number 4. This is going to be Queen using a Goey Lelunian. Alright, so first off, looking at this base, you'll see the X-bows are down. Right there kind of tells you if you can get to 2 ADs, you're going to have this base with a Lava Loon on the back end. Let's go ahead and start this fight. Throws in the Golem right there to distract all these defenses. Going to have a really easy cut, certainly since there's barely anything on the outside of this base. Throws 2 wall breakers right here. Doesn't realize that she doesn't throw all 3 wall breakers, I guess. Still holding the 1 wall breaker, but is going to sit here and let the king work his way into the wall. Takes him a while to get there, but he'll finally get there. Throws the jump in. Gonna rage this Goey. CC's gonna get pulled. Throwing the poison down for it. The bowler's kind of walked up a good bit too far and is gonna get taken out by the CC, so doesn't get that second AD. Goes ahead, starts with the Lava Loon up here on the northeast. Getting the Lava Hound in there first. Raging the loons right behind it. Staying in that counterclockwise motion. Working the Lava Hounds and the loons all the way around this base. Raging them into the center. Gonna have a tough time getting to this last AD down here. But has the Lava Hound juts out with a balloon right behind it. So it throws a haste in right there to get that balloon onto the air defense to go ahead and take it down. If she hadn't gotten that down, it might have been the end of this fight. But as of right now, has a lot of pups, few balloons, and some minis out for cleanup. Go ahead and speed this up. We've seen this base several times or more, and we've beaten it several ways. Once they got up to this level, you're still looking for, weaknesses like the expos being down. Next, we're going to go to number 3. Horticulture hit this guy. This was an odd base. We've never seen anything like this before, but first thing you see, certainly the center of this base, you can open up pretty much this whole base with an EQ. So, Colt's going to come in with a Govaho. Heavy on the Gova. Going to be bringing 2 golems with this fight. Still squeezing in 14 hogs. Going to start in on the south part of the base. Going to work his hogs on these point defenses on the east and west. To kind of get them down, because that's not an area that the Valks are going to be able to get into. And if you don't have a queen right behind them, which they're pretty fast, it's hard to keep the queen there. You're really going to lose a lot of Valks in the center of this base. Alright, we'll go ahead and start. He's going to start with throwing these golems in at 2 points. Hoping not to go to this mortar up here. We had a fight that failed. One of the high-level golem went straight for that mortar up there and really killed the fight. Cutting pretty wide with the wizards so he doesn't lose his Valks, because this is a pretty weak center. King and queen are going to make it through fairly quickly, and to pull the CC and get it down, you're going to lose a lot of stuff to get your Valks to actually go in on. So as soon as the CC comes out, he's going to rage his Goe, and as soon as it's engaged, drop these Valks in. They're going to shoot through the rage, and you see how close it was right here for them to make a decision to go out or in. One actually came out. Going to go up here, keeping these Valks healed, and starting to drop these hogs surgically on either side of this base as the Valks go center. Hits that Tesla bank right there, so drops the heal right there on the Valks. That's going to really help out. But isn't completely relying on these hogs, because we kind of figured there was going to be a double giant bomb right there next to the bomber tower, and we were right to think so. But has his queen, several Valks still going. I was going to have an easy time with this cleanup, even after all those hogs are pretty much demolished. And let's speed it up. Alright. Well, that was the 6th episode of War With A Horde, and I appreciate you watching. Any likes, subscriptions, comments are all welcome. Peace out.